250 years post-nuclear apocalypse, and we're trying to survive. Like, it's a different story, but it's just like these sci-fi scenarios are irrelevant, I think, to the current like status quo. I think the issue is like we don't need to kill and eat animals now. We have the option not to, and like we're ethically required to do so.
But the crux of my argument, and let's get to some more of these chats, is that it is requisite. Yes, we do need to kill these animals. We, as human beings, if we started to survive off of protein packs that were just nutrients that were given to us, we would lose an aspect of our nature. We're animals that exist in this world. We have killed for tens of thousands of years for what we want. Human, animal, whatever. Killing is part of the male, at least the male human paradigm. And that might be misogynist of me. Men need to kill shit to feel regular. And I think that goes along with the tradition of hunting that is embedded in the human. And I think that goes along with just Nico, if somebody attacked you right now and you had a knife, you'd fucking kill them because it is embedded in your DNA to survive. And I think that I agree with you in terms of the essence of lessening the suffering. But at the same time, if we became astronauts that lived off of freeze-dried ice cream, we would lose an aspect of our humanity because part of our humanity is killing. And I don't expect a response from that because we're never going to agree on that. I just wanted to state that as my opinion.
So I reject your general premise of saying the whole animal kingdom besides humans is built on rape. But if we're just going, like, if we accept that and we just like compartmentalize that, I just don't see it being relevant to the way that we as humans interact with non-humans. Like pointing to these other animals and saying that they're raping each other, thus gives us justification to do it. Like, doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh, that's not what I was saying. What I was saying is that you were making a moralistic argument about artificial insemination and consent as it regards to animals. And what I was pointing out is that animals have no concept of consent. You're projecting that onto them. While I agree with you that artificial insemination can be fucked up, you're projecting your own human notions onto the world about rape via artificial insemination. I'm saying there's no difference between AI and a rooster just raping whatever hen he wants.
I think there's a dramatically different difference, and it's that you're a human. You don't have to be artificially inseminating these creatures. You can just fucking eat a vegan meal.
Okay.
And you're deciding because of if it's taste preference, if it's the desire to have some type of connection to our ancestors. I don't know what it is, but out of some
I want a connection to God. When I kill an animal for food, I feel a connection to God. Because God is giving me, and listen, I'm not talking about the Judeo-Christian blue-eyed Jesus. When I say God, I'm talking about the clockmaker, whatever thing put us here. I don't know how to define it, but it gave us this opportunity to exchange calories for energy. And I'm going to partake in that. And I don't feel bad killing another being for that. To be perfectly fucking honest, if they were threatening my life, I wouldn't think twice about killing another human being. And I take headshots for a living. So it's not like, to me, the idea of killing is not a moralistic argument. It's whether or not you're creating the suffering in the first place.
This is going to be a bit direct. But it's like not about you, Dan. It's like you killing somebody to feel closer to God isn't your right. Like, yeah, no, it's not your right to kill somebody to feel connected to God. We have the idea of...
Because that thing is my food. That thing feeds my child.
They're not a thing. They're an individual. They're a sensitive individual who wants to live.
But when they're dead, they're a thing. And listen, I agree with you that while they're living, they're sensitive individuals. I name my chickens. Dude, all my chickens have names. We name them after singers. A couple of them are buried behind the house because I was so close to them that I didn't want to eat them. But the truth of the matter is that we still exist in this natural world. It's part of our natural imperative to kill other things to live. And I'm trying to express to you in a not hateful way, in a way that says that I don't want to cause harm to these creatures, that I just feel like I'm part of this system. There's no way out of it. And while I'm here experiencing a mortal life, I will take mortal life because it is part of the system. Just the same way a tardigrade eats some other thing. I at least have the sentience to say, before I eat this thing, I'll make sure it has a beautiful life, and I'll make sure it dies in an instant.
They die in an instant.
Dude, let me tell you something. Before I'm sorry, I'm not getting hyped up or angry or anything. This is just how I talk. I'm from Jersey. Every animal that I kill has a more peaceful death than I will have. Hands down.
Oh, Pete just flew into this town and he's chopping up all the women's meat.